lovely to see. I love how you're sort of like in the middle of two lampshades. That's very cool.
Yes, it is. It's kind of like Zach Galifianakis between two ferns. So it's like between two lamps. I can't really say anymore because Zach's lawyers have instructed me not to step on his, intellectual property. So that's all I can say, Jody, at this time. I'm legally
I
allowed.
think that sounds like a great idea, though, between two lamps.
It's a completely original idea, and I was not inspired by anything except this, my little noggin.
I truly believe that. Now, listen, you are a part of this incredible new game. Tell me all about it because I don't know too much about it. So tell me all about it because I don't really play games in my old age. I'm too busy, Ken. I really should make more time for it.
Well, I mean, the Squad Busters is, I would have to say, this is the biggest mobile game launch like in history because I believe more than 30 million people have downloaded the game since launch late last week. So it basically the premise is very simple. Takes, it takes friendship, it takes, a squad to find happiness. In this case is gems and picking up gems along the way and bringing these characters to life as actors. In a trailer, I think that was viewed about over 50 million times last week. Was I've never been a part of anything like it. And you had the biggest star of all, Chris Hemsworth, Christina Ricci, Ollie Cravalho of Moana, and Will Arnett, my good buddy. We were all part of this, including Dolph Lundgren, who was also a part of it too, as an icon as well. So, and directed by Jodie Hill, a good friend of mine who I've worked with several times. He's a great director. The people over at Supercell really created this kind of very epic trailer. To me, it's not even a campaign. It was like a trailer. And we shot it over 3 days, and it was, it was a real production, and with real effort to the shout out to the crew for doing it. So it was pretty epic, and it was I was smiling ear to ear. It was just an honor to be a part of it, to be honest.
Well, I don't know if you can see like my video, if you've got my video on, but well done for you for not getting distracted by me. I'm going to be totally honest with you, Ken. Today in the studio, all I've been doing is voiceovers, so I completely forgot to bring my contact lenses in. And so I've used mascara that I think is now like not working well with this light. And it looks as if I'm literally bawling my eyes out, but my eyes are just watering
Look,
and uncontrollable.
I'm I really appreciate the fact that you've been so emotional about this, and how
Honestly.
you are in front of the camera is how I feel emotionally. So I think we're kindred spirits on this campaign. It's a very emotional campaign, Jody. And I think that, you can hide it with mascara reasons, but I know it's getting emotional over Squad Busters, and quite frankly, who isn't? And I think it's great. I think it's great, Jody, and I think that we're sending a great global message. We're bringing tears, love, and joy throughout the world in having a squad. Mm-hmm.
This is it, Ken. It's just made me, I'm overcome with emotion, and I'm just so glad that I can talk to you about this because I feel like you're
Yeah.
so understanding.
Yeah, I'll even take my glasses off for you, Jody. I'll even say emotionally, um, squad up. You know what I mean? So I get it. And I get you. And we're in this together. You and I, we're a squad. Please don't get so emotional, but I will allow it. I get it.
Okay, I'm so glad to have your support at this
Oh,
emotional time.
oh, you have no idea. I get this all the time when I'm talking about Squad Busters. I get it.
And obviously, you were talking about the trailer and how star-studded it is. I mean, how much fun was filming that?
It was really it is kind of beyond words because it was very surreal for all of us to be together, meaning, Chris Hemsworth and Will and Christina and Ollie, all five of us together. It oddly was a perfect match. It was a perfect squad. I think the casting of it was perfect. And because people haven't seen the five of us together, in that context. And like we genuinely had a good time. It was, I just remember just Will just keeping us in stitches. Will is one of the funniest people alive, and we're buddies, and we've worked together several times. And I think Chris Hemsworth is probably one of the most down to earth superstars I've ever worked with and come across. And everything you hear about him is true. He's just salt of the earth and just incredible. And Christina is also, she was just so dry in her sense of humor. She made me laugh a lot on camera. And then Ollie, I was telling her, like, my kids are the biggest, probably the most starstruck of all of them, because of Moana. So it was, I just, it's one of those times where as an actor, you just have the biggest smile on your face, working the whole time. And so there was I in a huge chicken outfit, just with the biggest smile on my face. It was great, to be honest. It was one of my favorite shoots.
Really? How was the chicken outfit? How was stepping into that role?
It wasn't hard at all. It was well ventilated. It looked hot and muggy, but there was a lot of air underneath. It wasn't that bad at all. And I'm so happy again. You continue to be emotional about how lovely the outfit was. And I get it. This is our moment, Jodie, to talk emotionally about Squad Busters. This is our moment. It was meant to be.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever connected and bonded so much with a celebrity, and especially virtually, ever in my life. Ken, I feel like we like you say, kindred spirits. I feel like you've really been there for me throughout this.
I have been there for you the whole minute together, and that says a lot. And I feel like there's a kinship, a spirit of fellowship that we've had across the pond. And shouldn't all interviews be like this, Jodie? You know what I mean?
Well, they should, Ken, but sometimes they're not. But also, maybe they shouldn't, because I shouldn't be having like some weird eye problems during interviews either.
Well, and I know that I'm talking about another product here in the U.S. that I'm a spokesman for. But if dry eye is a problem for you, you should talk to your doctor to see if Xiidra is right for you. So that's another product. So here you go. 2 hits in one. Am I right, guys?
It's never been a problem before, but maybe it was meant to happen on this call so that you could then sell me that product that's going to change my life.
I think squatting up is going to change your life. And then I think, just again, not up to me, but talk to your doctor to see if Xiidra is right for you. Yep.
Do you know what I think it is as well? I think it's blinded by the beauty of you, Ken. I think that's what it is. If we really want to get into it,
for that, you got to thank I can't take credit for that. You got to take the credit for the lamps. So good old Tweedledee and Tweedledum over here. They've just done an incredible job. This is my squad. The 3 of us right here. I think the 4 of us, you, me, and the lamps, are that's our little virtual squad.
Absolutely. Honestly, I'm already
together we
feeling
can accomplish
better.
anything, Jodie. We can accomplish anything. We did.
Take over the world.
Yes, we can.
You are so funny. Listen, Ken, I honestly absolutely adore you. I'm going to tell everybody that asks me, who I've spoken to, that you're now my favourite celebrity for being so kind and getting me through this. I don't know what's just happened, but listen, when you're next in London or Scotland, I definitely owe you some Scottish goodies. I'll bring you some iron brew, some shortbread, whatever you like.
Yay! I'm gonna take you up on that, Jodie.
I promise, honestly.
I'll come in emotional. I was like, you promised. We have the footage.
I won't let you down. Pinky promise. I will not let you down. It's locked in.
Yeah, virtual pinky promise.
You are the best person ever. Thank you so much. Sorry for having a like, I don't know what's going on. But anyway,
this is great. This has made my day. I'm gonna use this for every interview now.
You've made my day, honestly. Genuinely, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much.
God bless. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Really appreciate you.